Imagine that you are sent 3,000 light-years away from our world to another planet and you go there and use a very powerful telescope to zoom on the Earth. Do you know what you will see on the Earth? Surprisingly, you will see the era of the Earth that used to be 3,000 years ago. That is the era when the ancient Egyptians used to build pyramids. This means that this powerful telescope will work as a time machine for you. You may not be able to go to the Earth 3,000 years ago, but you will be able to see it. Now get out of your imagination and look at this machine. Because this is the telescope that has the ability to see galaxies, stars, and planets billions of light-years away from our world. And after 30 years of hard work, it has finally been made. Viewers, this telescope was being made by NASA scientists for the past 30 years, which is now called the James Webb Space Telescope. This telescope, which is made by spending $10 billion or 75,000 crore rupees, is the result of the hard work of thousands of engineers. This is the most powerful and most complex telescope in the world, which will be able to see the events that took place billions of years ago in the universe. And for this reason, many scientists are also calling it a time machine. NASA has now come up with something that is about to unveil the secrets of the Earth and this universe. The question is, how will this telescope be able to see what happened billions of years ago? How does this telescope work and what can we see through it? To know the answer to these questions, it is important that we first know how we see things. When we enter a dark room, even if our eyes are open at that time, we do not see anything. But as soon as the light is turned on in the room, we start seeing everything. This means that when it was dark in the room, all those things were there, but we could not see them. But after the light was on, when the light was reflected from all those objects and fell on our eyes, then we started seeing everything. That is, light is very important to see anything. Light, which travels at a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second, does not take long to spread in a small room. But when this light spreads in our universe, it also takes time to go from one place to another. The distance between the Moon and the Earth is about 384,000 kilometers. When the sun's light hits the Moon and reaches the Earth, we see the Moon. And it takes 1.25 seconds for this light to reach from the Moon to the Earth. This means that the Moon we see is actually a 1.25 second old version of the Moon. This is the Moon, which is very close to the Earth. The shining star you see in the distance is Saturn, which is a planet in our solar system. The distance from the Earth to Saturn is about 160 billion kilometers. Light, which travels at a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second, takes 5,333 seconds or 1.5 hours to reach from Saturn to the Earth. This means that the Saturn we see from the Earth is actually a 1.5-hour-old version of Saturn. Even if Saturn breaks into two pieces at this time, it will still look the same to us for 1.5 hours. So it would not be wrong to say that we are looking at Saturn's past. Space scientists and astronomers measure the distance in light years or light hours, not kilometers. The distance that the light travels in space for 1 hour is called 1 light hour. And if this light travels in space for 1 year, the distance it will cover is called 1 light year. As you know that it takes 1.5 hours for light to reach from Saturn to the Earth. So we can also say that Saturn is 1.5 light hours away from the Earth. Now let's go out of our solar system. The universe is so big that the galaxy you see in this picture is the Milky Way galaxy. And the small dot you see in this galaxy is our solar system. This Milky Way galaxy is as wide as 125,000 light years. That is, it will take 125,000 years for light to reach from one corner of our galaxy to the other. But the surprising thing is that there are countless galaxies in this universe, but our eyes can't see them. That's because their light is so dim that our eyes can't capture that light. But still, if you want to see these galaxies and the planets in them, then the telescope is used. There is a curved mirror inside the telescope that reflects a little light on a pinpoint focus, which also multiplies very low light. The more light the telescope can collect, the more it will be able to see things in space. The Hubble telescope, launched in 1990, can also see galaxies 10 billion light-years away from our solar system. This system of Hubble is also called deep field. This is the picture that Hubble Deep Field captured, and we are actually seeing in the past of these galaxies. So much past that our world was not even made. Yes, the light coming out of this version of the galaxy was actually 10 billion years ago, which has reached us today, while the Earth was made 4.5 billion years ago. Now the question arises that when the Hubble telescope can already see in the past of galaxies, then why did we need the James Webb Space Telescope? The Hubble telescope has a 2.4-meter mirror, while James Webb has a 6.5-meter mirror. The Hubble telescope has the ability to collect 100 times more light than the human eye, while the James Webb Space Telescope will be able to collect 10 million times more light than the human eye. Engineers say that James Webb is so powerful that if it is placed on the moon, it can also see a small candle light on Earth. Not only this, but the James Webb Space Telescope also has the ability to see infrared light. According to science, the galaxies and stars that are going away from us, their light gradually converges into infrared light while reaching us. Infrared light that neither Hubble can detect nor the human eye. With the help of the James Webb Space Telescope, we will also find out about those galaxies that are present in the universe, but we can't see them. The main mirror of this telescope is made in 18 parts, so that when it is put in Space Shuttle, it can be folded. And as soon as it reaches a special place in space, its mirror will be opened again. Because the James Webb Space Telescope has to detect infrared light, it is very important for it to be cold in space. The direction of its mirror should be on the opposite side of the sun, while 6 layers of sunshield are applied to its backside. This sunshield spreads as much as the size of a tennis court after opening. All this is so complex that if there is even a small mistake when it opens in space, millions of dollars and years of hard work will be wasted in a moment. On December 25, 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has been sent to space forever. James Webb will be parked at a point about 15 lakh kilometers from Earth, which is called L2 point. According to NASA's estimate, this telescope will reach L2 point on January 25, 2022, and if everything goes according to plan, the James Webb Space Telescope will start its work as soon as it reaches L2. I hope you will like and share it. Thank you so much for your loving comments. Rins, I hope you like this video to watch more interesting videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share the video. Take good care yourself. See you in the next video.